Okay, so based on your logic, because people can get it illegally, then we should just not put any laws into place. Free for all. I mean, people can get narcotics illegally as well. Should we scrap all those laws as well? I mean, I suppose it is tempting if the only tool that you have is a hammer to treat everything as if it were a nail. Abraham Maslow said that, and he's a leading American psychologist that created the Maslow's hierarchy of needs that's still used in behavior profiling today. That quote has never hit harder than it does right now because in America, we've got a tool and it goes pew pew. We've romanticized the pew pew. We've turned it into a symbol of strength, a symbol of freedom, a symbol of don't mess with me. But here's the question. If the only way that we feel safe is to carry something that can harm another human, are we actually safe or are we just scared? From the Wild West to modern TV dramas, we've glorified that showdown. The hero always has the fastest draw or the loudest shot or the biggest pew pew. It's never the calmest head or the person who de-escalated the entire situation. It's always the one who wins the fight. But real life isn't a movie, and when that obsession with power spills into reality, it looks a lot less like heroism and a lot more like trauma. Let me ask you something. Why are we okay with letting anyone own a weapon that ends lives? But we freak out about who gets access to allergy meds. I mean, why are people fighting against background checks? Are they worried that they won't pass it? I mean, what exactly would disqualify someone that they're afraid of? Because if you're mature enough to own a weapon that goes pew-pew, shouldn't you be mature enough to prove it? It's not about taking your pew-pews away. It's about making sure the people holding them aren't the ones already holding rage. They're already unstable and already unsafe. It's like this. Imagine a child keeps cutting their hand on a razor-sharp knife. Do you throw the knife away? No, but do you just leave it on the counter for them to keep grabbing? Hell no, you put it up, you teach responsibility, you limit access until they understand the weight and the responsibility of it. And anyone with mature understanding isn't offended by reducing easy access to the child. They're grateful. So now I want to ask you, are we still pretending that owning a pew-pew makes you a protector, even if you haven't protected your own peace? Are we still calling it freedom when people are afraid to go to school, to nightclubs, to grocery stores and churches? Are we still romanticizing a tool that was designed only to end a life? And what if this isn't about control at all? What if it's about evolution? The truth is, we don't need more people looking for nails. We need people who can build without hammers. And if the only thing that makes you feel powerful is something that goes pew-pew, maybe it's time to redefine what real power looks like. And just maybe it looks like being strong enough to ask better questions.